Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where faded favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. When guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
Now, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
At the 37-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Headed out right. And he's caught, he's got Brown. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. All right, now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Buying some time left. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Hurts now on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's going to after that prior incompletion. It's third down.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Williams sacked. A loss of 9 yards. Another 3 and out.
Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So this game on Black Friday, Brock, was still a relatively new tradition for the NFL. They started playing back in 2023, but the tradition of football around Thanksgiving, that's over a century old. This game, like the three we had yesterday, all a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring our legendary coach and namesake.
He's a pretty remarkable guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, in so many ways, he brought this weekend to life. Thanksgiving was one piece of the legacy. So was the Cruiser. So was his all-Madden team. John, this weekend, it's one for you, buddy.
He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
On third down, it's Hurts. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of...
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here.
180.
Toss play to Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Trimmer.
Throwing here, Hurts. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
Yeah, he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the red zone on first. Vacates quickly left side. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Bears nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Manungai can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be...
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Bears.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And his touchdown, another one for him this season. as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big game downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one hits for 30. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts yet again. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Play action. Hurts has it. Headed out right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Barkley does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
And goal.
Set.
They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. And bringing tight end in motion right.
1st and 10 at the 43.
First down, here's Swift. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Running for it, it's Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
They run the counter with Swift. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They go with Manungai here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. It's on target to Moore. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
For Chicago.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. First down, around with Barkley. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Escapes out to the left. A man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He was brought down.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Trimmer.
On 1st down, Hurts. On the move, headed right. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out at halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Bears 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Luther Burden now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Running with Swift out of the gun. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
To throw, Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Tory Taylor will kick this away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and the led of that touchdown on the previous drive.
Great.
I'm going to go with Barkley on the counter. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. 6 yards on the run as we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Great. Set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. He'll have the... No, he's hit. Hurts fumbles. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Has room into the secondary. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
No touch. Hey, what up?
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Here's Duvernay on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bears first down. A 41-yard gain.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 28-yard.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bears first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Working quickly here.
Crossing 7 yards. And it's 4th.
Desperation time here. Odunze's got it right side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great. Delta.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to more.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here he goes, third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hurts on first down. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us north of the border in the historic French-Canadian city of Montreal, Quebec. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Montreal club.
Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we've seen the flashes throughout his 4 years in the league, but he's coming off an injury-riddled season. We only played 10 games. Has to eliminate the costly turnovers at 52 in 4 seasons, and he's hoping the new coach Liam Cohen can unlock his untapped potential, and it has to happen right now.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Long.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. See the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
you look at this Jaguar defense.
Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Throwing now, Ward. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup.
To the air again, Ward.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Montreal first down.
To throw is Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Ward.
He's got it. Touchdown.
Chigakonkwo.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Snowhawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now Lawrence. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, go!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion left is Thomas. A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence on play action. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
1st and 10.
In motion goes Patrick. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Fred on red.
The 11-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Hunter Long from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Now the Montreal offense ready to take over now. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 2nd down, Pollard again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Here's Pollard again. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Sly able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down 20-17, 30 seconds to go. Now their four-game winning streak in great danger. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Lawrence. Gets this to Myers. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he wisely will throw that one away. Smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's fourth down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window.
That means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Pass complete. Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 19 yards.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey.